G-Man, what's going on, brother? Yeah. Yeah, I'm well aware. I know they lost, all right? Have mercy. Look, I'm good for it, but I want to double up. I want to put 200 on UNC to win. Got a lucky feeling about this one. Yeah, man, I'll catch you later. I'm going on in a second. Peace. Un fuerte aplauso para el tío Rojo. Sí. Hello, I'm Uncle Ron. You may remember me from such home movies as Fireside Chat, In the Nude, Underwear Head, and my favorite, Stop Sign Runaway. I'm here to ask the big questions in life, like, do I have to? What's that smell? Are you going to eat that? And do you like my shirt? It says bacon gives me a lard on. Ooh, baby. Everyone loves bacon, right? Well, everyone except vegetarians, Muslims, and the Jews. But what do they know? More for me. I love bacon and I love this shirt. Besides, it was free after I donated $2,000 to my new favorite adult website, Only Hams. They got the smokinest bellies, butts, and tails on the internet. The porkinest meat flaps on both sides of the Mississippi. They'll glaze your glizzy while they smoke your hock. It's the only adult website where the models are actual pieces of meat. Oh, baby. They got all my favorites, like Ham Drescher, Glizzy McGuire, and Spamela Hamderson. Oh, yeah. Now, most of you probably think spending $2,000 to watch candied meats sweat their sweet sugary glaze in 4K resolution is a little opulent and frivolous. But hey, at least Uncle Ron's not gambling. At least Uncle Ron's not gambling. And these are no ordinary swine, I'll tell you what. No, sir. These are these are domestically imported prize-winning porkers hailing from such exotic locations like Spain, South Dakota, Italy, Texas, and Germany, Indiana. And not only did I get this cool shirt, they also throw in 25 pounds of grade A guanciale meat flap jerky. And they threw in this complimentary glizz rag. Oh yeah, it's for getting rid of any unwanted moisture while you're dry rubbing your meat. Oh yeah, tell you all about dry rubbing that meat, baby. Well, while we're on the subject of pork products, I think now is a good time to tell my audience that Uncle Ron had a little run-in, a little scuffle with the law. I know, man, it happens. So there I was, just cruising in the McLaren, autopilot style, one foot on the dash, one out the window, scrolling the Insta, chilling, just smoking a big fat butt. And then all of a sudden, I hear boop boop and see the red and blues light up behind me. Now, I didn't know exactly why I was being pulled over. Could have been for when I pulled out of traffic and was only decided to go 30 miles an hour. Could have been when I was at a red light and crossed 4 lanes of traffic because I realized I needed to turn left instead of right. Or maybe it was when I threw a big bag of fast food trash out the window. Or perhaps it was when I took both hands off the wheel to make obscene hand gestures at the children in the school bus in front of me. But whatever the case was, Uncle Ron pulled over anyway, out of respect for the law. So I pull over, I roll my window down. Officer comes up, and he gives me the classic, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" I said, "Well, I have a theory. Your prospective football career was sidelined when you broke the fifth metatarsal in your right foot. Subsequently, you developed a slight opioid prescription addiction. Lucky for you, your sugar plum princess nursed you back to health and sobriety. Unfortunately for you, your pullout game was weak. Congratulations, you're going to be a father. It's twins. Girls. Now you got mouths to feed, and the part-time position at the gun range just wasn't cutting it. So you were scrolling through your digital marketplace, and you found an advertorial for uniformed law enforcement with a $10,000 sign-on bonus. You were desperate. The state was desperate. A deal was made. So now you get paid a handsome salary to harass your fellow citizens for petty traffic infractions and attempts to collect revenue for a local government, for the state and a corrupt local government." Stunned, he looked at me and said, "Boy, who the hell do you think you are?" I said, "Whoa, you mean you don't know? You don't know who I am? I'm a semi-successful YouTuber with my own channel, and you don't know who I am, sir?" He looked at me dead in the eyes and said, No, I don't. And frankly, I don't care." I said, "Great," and drove away. Woo. Well, Halloween is here. I love it. You love my pumpkin? Check it out, man. Now I know what you're all thinking. "Oh, Uncle Juan, pumpkins are supposed to be scary. You're supposed to do like a ghost or a bat or a skull. That's just a house." Well, young man, have you seen the housing market lately? Jesus. Holy moly, it scares the crap out of me. I love Halloween and fall, favorite season. It's the best time of the year in my book. Love it. Love the cool weather, the leaves, crisp air. But my favorite is the scary movies. I love watching all the scary movies. You got Hellraiser, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street. But hands down, my favorite, Friday the 13th. Part 1, baby. OG. Fight me on that shit. Ugh. Represent. Yeah, I know what you're all thinking too, man. See part 2, and you're like, "Oh, Jason, he's just a big old retard living in a shack." Well, that shack is now a $250,000 property, baby. My boy Jason knows how to hodl. You better show some respect before you get the knife. All right. Well, that's all I got for today, whatever the fuck it is. Y'all have a great Halloween. Stay safe out there. Watch out for ice. Peace.